And now for something completely different.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What?
Program.
Dennis, there's some lovely filth down here.
This time it's personal. Kill him.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to... That's not really thinking about. I don't know. Wednesday night live stream. I figure I need to keep this channel live and going, so I'm just going to pop on here and kind of wax rhapsodic. Might be a couple people pop in. If not, we'll just do kind of a short stream. Sort of an AMA if anybody wants to throw up any questions. Aloha, Dennis Paruch. Starwart young man, Dennis. Oh, Zach Richmond, haven't heard that intro in a while. Yes, yeah. Oh, you mean, I find your lack of faith disturbing. It's true, it's true. I haven't done a cross-examinations in a very, very long time. My eyes are like so blurry right now. I don't know what the deal is. I think I have like seasons where I like work too much, and then when I work too much, wax an eyebrow. Like, is my eyebrow? Something going wrong? Something wrong with my eyebrow? What you trying to say, Sheldon? What exactly you trying to say, right, my big Sheldon? Yeah, like sometimes I work so much that like I don't look far away, and then I can feel my vision just getting all kind of janky. I could get glasses, but this is what happens when you put things into the dishwasher that you're not supposed to put in the dishwasher. So this was my Leftist Tears mug. Remember, it used to have black paint all over it. Well, I think one more time through the wash, and I should have a perfectly clear mug there. That'll be good. Iced tea. Rob Wee says, "What's up, everybody? What's up, Rob? How you doing? Hope you're all doing well." Roscoe Lepresti. What's up, Roscoe? And Melissa and Amy are here. Where's Amy? There's Amy. Hi. Hello. Does it still stay insulated? Yeah. So this is, it's still nice and room temperature on the outside, but actually, when you get towards this is not a good topic of conversation. How's everybody doing? How's your cryptocurrency doing? Yes, we're just going to jump right into it. That's right. I have the exclusive stainless tumbler. This is the DeLorean of Leftist Tears tumblers. So you can still kind of see it, right? Leftist Tears. I think that part's like laser etched in or something. I don't know. But yeah, Daily Wire. I used to have a membership at the Daily Wire, and that's why I have that mug. I should get it again just so I can watch that Gina Carano movie that just came out. But Dennis says Bitcoin is worth toilet paper. I'd gladly trade you my toilet paper for your Bitcoin, Dennis. Happy to. I don't know that this is the end of the but let's see where we're at. I can share my screen. Man, I came so close to funding my trading account today and going in, because watching this stuff happen makes me want to like trade, and it's like, don't do it. No, don't put the crypto in the trading account. I'm like a gambler trying to stay out of the casino. You'd think I'd learn, but no. What is up, Paul Reeves? What's up with you? Have you watched What is a Woman? No, because I don't have the membership. So, Rob says, my crypto is in the frat house. It is doing great. Yeah, boy. Yeah, report on all of our various and sundry collections at the Frat House, they're all, I mean, their ETH value may be down, but one ETH equals one ETH. So that's how we kind of think in crypto world. And so, yeah, every single one of our collections is well above mint price. So we're doing quite well at the old frat. Haven't seen Terror on the Prairie yet, but it's on my to-do list. Yeah, maybe I will. I mean, it's not like an expensive subscription, so maybe I will just get that subscription again so I can watch those 2 movies. I wasn't a huge fan of one of their, what was it called? Home Alone, not Macaulay Culkin, but they had some other movie and they did a free preview of that on YouTube, a free like viewing of it. And I watched like 20 minutes of it. I'm like, meh. So I haven't been crazy, you know, I'll go up one of these days. I do want to see those 2 movies that you just mentioned. So what are we looking at? We're looking at Link, which Link has had some very low. Oh, look at that. It went down under $6 all the way down to like 6. I don't know, 5. Was it 583? What are we on? 30 minutes here? Yeah, it went down to like 583. So I went and bought myself some more Link. Because it's Link. Link, man. Link is the third leg of the stool that's going to hold up the crypto market long term. So I bought I more than doubled my holdings of Link because I've been buying Link for years, since it was $2.88 way back in the day. Most of the Link I bought was more than $6. And so when it dipped under $6, I was like, oh, I'm buying. So I doubled my holdings in Link, right under 6, but like 5. Did several different purchases. Actually, I did one big purchase under $7 because I'm like, under $7, this is crazy. And then it went under $6. I'm like, oh, I gotta buy more. And if it dips again and I have the liquidity, I will buy more because, man, Chainlink, let's call it 10 years, Chainlink is going to be a very, very valuable asset. And so I'm not worried about the bear markets coming in. Bobbity-boo. Yes, Zach Richmond, Link is a very good. Let me start by saying this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't listen to anything I say. Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about. But heck yes, Chainlink is a very good, very strong, very important, and very functional cryptocurrency for you to invest in. If I were a financial advisor, I would say something like that, but I'm not, so no. Cheyenne says, catch up after a long time. Nice to see you guys. What's up, Cheyenne? Agent Cup says, where's Lone Star? Are you going to do more Lone Star? Lone Star is being colored. My colorist is all healed up from his accident and told me he's back on the saddle coloring up the Lone Star. So I'm waiting for that. Am I going to do more Lone Star? Someday, I hope to get back to doing my Lone Star stories in one media or another. Let's find out. Mr. Dead in his pocket says, Ma! We're buying Link ASAP. I can't do that voice. Lone Star. Oh, thank you, Roscoe and Zach. Everyone who loves the Lone Star. I do want to get it done. I can't wait till the 3rd issue is done so I can print it up because. So one thing I'm going to do probably is there something that we did way back when I was working at Alias, and that is that we took a bunch of like the Saddle Stitch comics that we did, right? And we bound them as trade paperbacks. And you do this by taking those comics and then you chop off the very edge where the staples are, right? And then just like any other saddle stitched book, or not saddle stitched, just like any other glued paperback, they glue the edge and then they put the hardcover on it, right? And I'm like, can I take? So what I'll do is I'm gonna overprint, because I've got a ton of issue 1 or reprints of issue 1 and issue 2s, right? So what I want to do after we get this all done, and let's say hello to Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Mike?
Not much. I'm just saying what my ultimate goal is here for Lone Star. So what I want to do is I want to take those and Monster Hunt 1 and Monster Hunt 2 if I have enough. And what I'm gonna trim all those down. I'm gonna make big old trade paper, hardcover trade paperbacks out of them. So I'll have like all my excess copies that I have now. I will overprint Lone Star 3, and then I'll make them into these trade paperbacks, and it'll be really cool because I don't have to pay for the printing. I just have to pay for the binding, which back in the day was like $1 a book. But if I'm going to do that, yeah, I know everything's getting more expensive now, but I don't have to pay for extra paper. So, except for the covers. So even if it's like $2 or $3 a book, I can have all these hardback Lone Stars, and then maybe I'll run a campaign, and people who want to get the whole thing can do it that way. But that was my ultimate plan with these. Isn't that what the kayfabe guys do? Sheldon, you're gonna have to rewind the tape and tell me exactly what you're talking about, because I have no idea. Draven, what's up, Draven? I hope you're doing well too. Oh, I thought this was about that band Lone Star. I like them. Oh, you couldn't even say you couldn't even see. I gave you a dead stare, Roscoe, because all right, anyways. What you working on there, Kevin? You're still muted.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had some loudmouth animals, so just decided to bark right when you were talking. So, working on a really quick inking job on this NFT that I'm working on.
Brando has a request. Not Brando. Roscoe has a request.
Hey, Roscoe. I figured we'd do this on the stream a little bit.
Agent Cub would like to know where Dragon Guard is, Kevin.
I am working on Dragon Guard and getting the colors done on that. I actually just sent another page, or got a page back from my colorist, and I will be sharing that shortly too. I also posted a little bit of artwork for you guys on Twitter and stuff. So we're getting there. Not as fast as I'd like, but we're getting there.
Excellent. And I know what NFT this is you're doing.
Yes. It's a frog monkey, which is really
it's a funky
an interesting monkey blend here.
Yeah. Monkey frog. So speaking, Cheyenne says, didn't catch Ezra Miller yet? Not my job. Yeah, they get a collection of comics and turn it into a book. I think it's binded though. No idea. No idea. If they are, they got that idea from me. They get all their good ideas from me, I'm sure. Is that all Mike's kids in that room? No, that was just Isaac. That was just one of them. Oh, you mean all the monkeys? Anyways, you want to see an idea I had that I was kind of working on there? I haven't decided to actually do it, but I did do one illustration. Hold on. Can I just? No, I guess I just have to open it like this. It opens up too small on that. Hold on. how can I make this actually maximize? Share screen, share window. There we go. There.
Oh,
So,
sweet.
yeah, the idea is Link Marines. So the community of Chainlink, supporters are called the Link Marines, and it's a big community. There's like 600,000 wallets that hold Chainlink. But I don't know how active they are, like community wise. And I've always just been a huge I've been promoting Chainlink on this very stream. But yeah, Space Marines, Chainlink. So it's not technically Pepe the Frog because I spaced the eyes out and I kind of changed the shape of the head and stuff. But it's reminiscent enough because they use Pepe as sort of a mascot.
Yeah.
Paul likes it, says that's awesome. Thank you, Paul. You chop.
Was that like a
blue
Warhammer kind of armor or?
Oh, for that's 40K. Is that
Yeah.
Warhammer?
Okay.
Yeah.
I recognize the symbol and or at least to me, the shoulder armor and the
Pauldrons.
I do the pauldrons
Yeah.
and the logo or the winged skull.
Well, the idea. So this, like I said, this is the only one I really did. And I was thinking if I did this, then I would do like because it'd be a generative file, right? So it would have the base Warhammer stuff, but you'd never see this character put together, right? Because the helmet would be different, the pauldrons would be different, or the whatever. All the different layers would switch out. But I kind of did that with some of the other collections where I do one base character, but all of his different little individual pieces never lined all up to make that character, because that's the way it works. You've got 700 billion combinations. You're not going to get the combination that looks like the thing you're referencing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so, but I don't know. I haven't decided to do it. I just did the first one just to kind of play around. So, I have enough stuff on my plate. I probably shouldn't be wasting my time on that. But I love Chainlink, and they don't have, it's like I was thinking about doing it for free. So there's a lot of free mints out there. If they catch on, then they do quite well in resale and whatnot. But just to do it so that like the Link Marines, I do it so that like the whitelist is basically you have to hold Chainlink in your wallet in order to mint one of these, right? And then like maybe you can mint the first one for free. And then if you want more than one, you'd have to pay for the other ones. I don't know. It's all
I'm
just
following along.
fleeting thoughts in my head. Blue Space Killer Frog. You guys want to see him without? I did him without the. Who did I send that to? I don't have these on my computer because I did them on my tablet, but I do have another. Send it to. Dang,
Oh yeah, just in case Agent Cub wanted to see, this was on my table earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
I am trying to ink this page.
Oh, I sent it to Zach.
Showing some stuff. How's my camera looking? Is it last time I was on it was potato? Is this doing better this time?
Yeah, let's blow you up and see. Oh yeah, looks good.
Okay, cool.
Is this your new camera?
Yeah, this is my new camera. The other one, my
Kevin's
cockatiels.
moving on up in the world.
Huh?
I said Kevin's moving on up in the world.
Well, I'm hoping the picture's good. My cockatiel flew on my the little swing arm that holds my camera, and I didn't notice, but he had chewed the wires to my other camera.
Zoinks!
Yeah, so that might have been partially why I was getting a really crappy a really crappy picture last time I was on.
I tell you what, those cockatiels are nothing but trouble.
They can be. They're inquisitive. They're inquisitive, and they really like. As far as colored Sheldon Martin, last count I think it was either 17 or 18.
No, he said how many pages is.
Oh, how many pages? Okay. Sorry. Dragon Guard. It is going to be 70 pages.
70.
Yep. That's
many
that's
you
with
got?
the what do you call it? The stretch goal.
Oh, right. All right.
It's
So
originally
here's the
50, like 50 some, and then it was go ahead. Oh, cool. Muscular Pepe.
that's the base. That's the base Link Marine. So
Cool.
okay, if I did this, so
If you
there would be like Space Marines, and then you would have like traditional Marines, and I don't know, maybe some sort of cyberpunk Marines or whatever. But I'd have them branched off so they'd all fit in their own little categories and whatnot. But I don't know. That'd be fun. Juan wants more specific. 70 pages with
Yes.
cover and back.
Yes, with cover and back. Yeah.
Submarines? No, Jeff. Not submarines. But thank you for being here again, Jeff. Anywho, what was I gonna mention? Oh, so we got. I'm not gonna show it, but I got the marketing. What do they call it? Workflow. The Crypto Chad's launch workflow for the marketing company, and man, it looks very, very involved, and looks like it's going to take about 40 days once they get things up and running, and then we'll be able to launch the Crypto Chats. So I don't want to pre-launch. I mean, they're like, well, we can, because I had people being like, when's the mint, and they're like, we can open the mint anytime, but it's like you kind of want to build the whole base first before you do that. So that is the actor of the Cyber Frog. What?
I guess they're talking about the frog that I'm drawing. He's about 8x8.
There you go. Now I can be on here and we can watch you draw your frog monkey, man. Frog monkeys.
It went through a few revisions, so.
So you weren't here last week, right?
No, I wasn't able to come on. My daughter was sick. She had we found out, or at least I'm through process of elimination. We found out that for some reason, the melatonin she takes was making her sick. The doctors were having us go through and check some things, like kind of process of elimination, and because we had noticed that some nights she would just wake up and not feel well, and we one night or last week one night she was throwing up and stuff, and I thought it was another stomach virus. I was like, holy cow, I'm tired of the stomach viruses because they're making their way around our town so much, around our area. And I was like, man, I don't want any more stomach viruses. And we took her to the doctor, and she didn't have that. And they just told us to be on the lookout, and they gave her some medicine to try. And we kind of went through a couple of things, and melatonin was one of them. We read up, and apparently melatonin can cause you nausea and things like that. So headaches and stuff. So apparently she's sensitive to it. So that was it.
Well, I'm glad you figured it out.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was a little stressful. Obviously for her too, and and us and worrying about it and stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go continue.
Oh, not much. I mean, this just another chill Wednesday night.
Did everybody have fun? Where's Cossin? Where's Elliot? Where's everybody?
Elliot's sick
Oh
again.
boy.
He
Oh
just
man.
got
What?
over COVID. I talked to him today.
Oh okay.
He said he's gonna try to make it on here tonight, but
Oh.
he just got over COVID and then he had got something else, and it's like, man, what is the deal? Yeah, and so yeah, he's still working on that one NFT project, and I'm lining him up with another project. If he can, finish the first one.
Oh cool.
Yeah.
How'd the Bears do? Did it do well? I'm hoping so.
The bear. Oh, Animus.
Yeah, the Animus. Sorry about that.
No, let me see where they're at. Open
Because
sea.
his Bears are whatever. They look really good. I
Yeah,
was really impressed with
They
that.
do. Fiber.
I apologize for the background noise.
Oh, no worries. They've got 1.5 thousand, 1,537 items sold. So I don't know how many there are supposed to be. 362 owners. So yeah, I mean, it's enough to pay Elliot, that's for sure. But
That's good.
I know I should know this stuff because they're like a partner project, but I don't know how many it was, and I don't know what I have a hard enough time paying attention to the specifics of my own stuff. So
Man, everybody's talking about the Chads though.
hey man,
Yeah.
selling 1,500 NFTs, no small feat. Everybody's
I
talking
am
about
envious.
the Chads. Who's talking about the Chads?
Oh, all over the place in the Discords and stuff. Seems like everybody's excited.
Everybody wants their Chads. Yeah, well, that's because they all get free Chads. So if you own a monkey, which let me see, what's the floor on monkeys right now? Funky monkey floor. Man, the floor on the customs is 0.75 right now. I'm about to bump up the price for you guys up to a full ETH. Funky dash. Let me just,
Man, these if I was a buying person, I would buy up some ETH now, but with the market the way it is, but
I know. Well, you're gonna have a while because I really do think the bear market's gonna be here for like a year. You're gonna have a while.
You think so?
I really do think mute myself there. All right, so let's check out where we're at. Share screen. Here is the floor price on Funky Monkey Frat House is 0.23 ETH right now.
Oh, okay.
So when the Chads launch, they're 0.25 ETH.
Okay.
If you get a monkey, you get a free Chad.
Before we go any further, what can you explain to me the floor price? What that means?
The floor price means the cheapest you can buy a Chad for.
Oh, okay.
Or,
all right.
The cheapest you can buy one of the collection. So the cheapest one is 0.23. The next cheapest is 0.245, then 0.25, then 0.298, 0.33, 0.33. Let's see. So look, this is all there is for sale, which is 26 monkeys. That's all there are for sale. And like I said, for that price, whatever price you buy here, then you get a free Chad, which is 0.25. I'm glad the floor is coming up. I really kind of want this guy, but I already have over 100 monkeys, so I get high on my own supply way too much. I was like, oh man, look at that one. I got to get that one. So, oh well. Jeff says, in the last 6 months, my wife has had the flu, COVID, and a nasty cold. That's crazy. Shoot a Pew Pew says, that's my monkey.
Oh,
Which
hey,
one?
shoot a pew pew.
Oh, you
the
mean the one
frog.
you're drawing?
Yeah.
All right. We'll put it back up here. Put it back up here. Hold on. There we go. Oh, those monkeys. I thought you meant an actual monkey, says Guy. I don't know what you meant. Sheldon says, the floor price is when you fall on the floor, you pay the price. Wah, wah. Juan says, only 26. By this time, I hope you had 2,000. Oh, no. We've... Okay, let me explain this. So 2,000 items have sold, right? Only 26 of them are back up on the market for resale. So that means out of the 626 owners, a very small percentage of them have said, well, I'd like to sell my monkey. The rest of them are holding their monkeys with diamond hands. Understand? Understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, then we can go to here and you can see the buy it now on the Genesis collection. There's only 11 items for sale on the Genesis. And the floor price is 0.75. And yeah, there you go. There it is. There it is. Genesis monkeys. Hell yeah. Diamond hands. I got 3. Let's go. Tatsu-sama says, hey, Mike. Hey, Tatsu. Konbanwa, Tatsu-sama. What's up, Bianca? Aloha yourself. All right, let's remove that. Shitty Pew Pew says, this frog from Chrono Trigger will never be for sale, by the way. Yeah, it always kind of like, just kind of hurts a little bit when somebody sells a custom. Except for these ones. The space customs. These were the ones that, you know, we had the big contest, and if you minted so many monkeys, then you got a free space custom or Space Force custom, but it's only technically a custom because it's part of the customs collection. One of these days, I'm going to go through and I'll buy these back, and then like after we're sold out, right? Oh, I wasn't even showing that on the screen. Never mind. Because once we're up to 502 in this collection, then the collection ends, right? No further ones can be made. But since I can alter anything that's in my collection, if somebody really, really wants a custom in the custom collection, what I'd have to do is buy back a custom, like from the floor, and then change it to whatever the new custom order is, and then like whatever, add the price to whatever the buyback was. Something like that. I don't know. I'm just shooting the crap. Guy from Red Bag says, how's your colors doing? Is he doing fine, Mike? He has said he's doing fine. He's healed up from his accident and back on track. So hopefully he'll have something to show me soon. Juan is blasting Bianca for being late. Yeah, how dare you, Bianca? How dare you? Rob says, I want the 1.75, but I just bought one. Well, you know what? For a very short amount of time here, you can get a custom for 0.5 by ordering one from one of our guest artists. But yeah, I really got to put a time on that because I do want to. The floor being higher than that price really doesn't make any sense. I mean, to keep selling them at 0.5. So I really do need to bump it up to 1. Jeff asks, how has gas been on ETH with the market downturn? Actually, gas has been pretty chill. I ain't complaining. I can't complain. Where is... Yeah, way too much stuff open. Here we go. Gas right now is refreshing. Why is it? Is that it? Oh, there we go. So slow. 24 Gwei right now. So yeah, hella cheap gas right now. I haven't seen a mic stream in a long time. Got to get my dosage on The Hobbit. Well, thank you, Bianca. That's very kind of you to say. Sort
What
of.
the?
Yeah, apparently I'm the Hobbit. All right. Can funky monkeys be chained together like a barrel of monkeys? They can be blockchain together. No? Okay. I tried. Jeff says, I have some ETH that I want to use on mines, and gas was highly prohibitive. Wait, isn't mines on its own blockchain?
Yeah,
Or is
I don't know. Mine does something where it like pays you in or something in some kind of crypto. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I know the last time I was on there, been a little bit, and I was trying to understand. Well, like if your posts do well, you get. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Somebody else could probably explain it better than I can.
Yeah. Guy says gas is really high in his state. Mm-hmm. Shooty Pew Pew says, so when the custom commissioner gets the NFT, does the artist keep the original in real life drawing, or does it go into a Funky Monkey Frat House collection somewhere, or does the real copy get shipped to the commissioner? The original is not part of the NFT deal. If you want to purchase the original, you can make that as a side deal with the given artist. Most of our artists work purely digitally. Kevin here does originals and then scans and then colors and then does all that stuff. But yeah, if you want to get the original from Kevin, you just ask Kevin how to make that happen. So
Yeah. Just hit me up in the DMs, and I think my prices are fairly reasonable for the original.
Jeff says you can convert ETH to Mines tokens so you can boost content and advertisement. It's freaking stupid, but it is what it is. You're welcome, Shooty Pew Pew. I mean, that's just advertising. Why is that stupid? Advertising works as long as you're doing good ads, right? I have not worked on my second ad yet, even though I should. Hey, it's so well read. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Yeah, a big hey to everybody in the chat if I didn't get a chance to say so. Excuse me.
Yeah, so for me, I think that's about where I'm at. I'm just still kind of chilling, waiting for all the marketing to kick in. I'm still doing some work for the Metal Labs boys. They got something cool, really cool coming up. Pretty soon here, they're working with another friend of mine, and still doing. I gotta do some more creatures for TCG. Did you hear about TCG World making $100 million land sale?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so that's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah, let me open up TCG World, tcg.world. So if you go to the map on TCG World, hold on. Oop, burp. Let's do this. All right. So you go to the map on TCG World, right? And you go down here. These guys, GG Tour, they're it's esports. It's an esports company.
Okay.
They spent $100 million plus buying all of this land in TCG World.
Shoo.
And then they probably got a bunch of plots as well. I'm not even sure. I know the gold plot price has gone up to 2 BNB. So even though they haven't gone down to 90% sold out yet, which then they're supposed to go to 7 BNB, they've already bumped the price up to 2 BNB. I think they're trying to slow down the sales. Paul Reeves, co-founder of TCG World, says it was a esports company bringing esports tournaments, etc., to TCG World. There you go.
Sweet. Congratulations. That is awesome.
Yeah. What drives me nuts is that this is the largest land sale in metaverse history. This should be on every YouTuber's radar that they should be talking about this story, and they're not. And it's like, what is your people's deal? It's like,
yeah, no kidding, man.
aren't you out there supposed to be seeking news about, it's like crazy. Oh, by the way, yeah, here's our, for those who don't know, if you're in GG Tour City, and you go up here, you'll find the Funky Monkey Frat House. All right there.
Aha, cool.
Yes. Right next to Starship. And yeah. So there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Zombie Kebab. Howdy, peoples.
Oh, she got popped in. There we go. Cool.
Good. Bianca says Odyssey uses LBC, library token. So you stake in for advertising. It's a loan that you recover. Odyssey is nice. Huh. How's that working for you? Reagan says Bitcoin going down to Goblin Town, and I'm DCAing in every step of the way. Yeah, I'm curious how low it's going to get. I don't know that this bump right here isn't. I mean, this is Chainlink, but all right, this is Ethereum. Let's go to Bitcoin. BTC US dollar. Let's go to Coinbase. And let's go to single. And let's go to 4 hour. So I don't know, man. How low did we get here? Oh, wait. Why is this link? Oh. BTC. Oof. Wow, Link looked way better, didn't it?
Oh.
Let's see how it wicked all the way down to 20,000, at least on Coinbase, just above 20,000, which is previous all-time high. So in a normal cycle, if you test all-time high, that's the bottom, right? Bitcoin has never broken below all-time high from the previous cycle before. So if this is a normal cycle, I mean, we're getting a lot of FUD right now, but if this is a normal cycle, this is a really good time to be buying Bitcoin. Not financial advice, not telling anybody to do anything I wouldn't do, but yeah, exciting times indeed, Paul.
Yeah, well, and then I kind of, it's like one of those things. I was listening to Ben Shapiro, and he mentioned it's like across the board, all the markets are down. So it's not individually just, hey, it's crypto. Look at this, and it's everything is hurting right now. I don't know too many markets that aren't hurting. Even gold is down.
Yeah, let's look at gold. Gold, perpetual future. Should I look on futures? Yeah, gold took a heck of a tumble.
Yeah, so everybody's getting clobbered. It's definitely not a normal situation.
What's another one? Disney. Let's look up Disney.
Yeah, they were below 100 at some point.
Disney Metaverse. What? Wrapped Phantom Calculator. No data here. Oh, I guess this doesn't track. Problem is, I don't know how to look up everything on this thing. I just look up the ones I'm used to. Juan, you can purchase a silver plot of land for 1 BNB or a gold plot of land for 2 BNB each. True. I don't know. What else should I look up?
I don't know. Everybody can look up the stock market.
This is the S&P 500.
Yep. Excuse me.
Yeah. He's got a good clobber on it, too.
Yeah.
This is the US 100 index. Everything's beating the Dow Jones Industrial Average. However, the US dollar has had a bit of a rise. That's because they're doing quantitative tightening now.
Mm-hmm.
So, welcome to inflation.
Yes.
Oops.
Oh,
Yeah, it's funny that these guys didn't realize. Apple. Apple. Look at Apple. Wow. Tesla. Even Tesla took a hit, although it looks like it's rebounding nicely. Netflix also took a hit. Oil down. Not recovering. That's strange.
Although our wonderful energy secretary, she's making money off of her stock in electric cars, apparently, and cashing in money. And
In Tesla?
Huh?
Is it in Tesla?
No, it's in another company, and she was cashing in on. She owns a bunch of extra stock in one company, and she just cashed in.
Silver's
It was
having
in
a
the
nice
news. It's like, oh wow, she doesn't have any incentive to make things harder for oil and to keep pushing this green agenda with the electric cars and stuff. No
Wow, look
incentive.
at the euro against the dollar.
I can barely see it on my screen. I got a small laptop,
Oh, really?
so it's hard for me to.
Oh, it's wrecked.
The
The British pound, pretty wrecked. US dollar against the Japanese yen is doing very well, actually. And Bitcoin, wrecked. Get wrecked. But a wrecked Bitcoin is just an opportunity for those of you who haven't gotten in. Look, this is the whole be afraid when people are brave and be brave when people are afraid thing.
Yep.
That Bitcoin's not going to zero. Anybody who's telling you that it is, they're paying zero attention to the adoption of Bitcoin across the world. This is all retail fear and people just running and hiding and getting out of the market because they bought in at $50,000 and they saw it going down to 25 and they're like, I lost half my money. I got to save what I got left. I'm going to sell. And then they sell and it crashes more. And then who comes in? The whales come in and they scoop it all up when it's at $20,000. And then you just lost all your money. Be greedy when people are fearful and be fearful when people are greedy. That is right. Let's see. If Trump wins in the next election, how soon people will buy Bitcoin before it gets very expensive? It's not even that. It's cyclical. So 2 years from now, we're going to be heading up to the next election. But 2 years from now is also the halvening. So, what are you going to do? From between now and then is when you should be buying crypto. Not financial advice, but if you're going to invest in your future, I can't think of anything better to invest in. And look, the whole, 2 years ago when everybody was, beating me over the head because Bitcoin was $3,000 or whatever. And they're like, sell, it's 9, sell, it's 7, sell, it's 6, sell, it's 5, sell, it's 4, sell, it's 3. I'm like, no, this is when you want to buy. And then it went up to almost 70,000. That's the time to sell if you're going to sell. I sold my Bitcoin in December when it was about 50,000, which I thought, oh, darn, I missed the peak. But better sell it then.
Yeah.
Because if I'd have held what I sold, but I sold it for a particular reason, but and it wasn't because I was in debt or anything. It was I had a particular thing I needed to put the money towards, and but imagine if I'd have taken it out and just waited for the market to crash. I could have bought 2 Bitcoin with that, right? I
Yep.
mean, when it's 50% off, when your favorite video game or your favorite toy or your favorite car or whatever is on sale for 50% off, you don't sit there and think, oh no, it's not worth it anymore. Right?
Yeah.
That's when you buy it. So, anywho.
Well, and another thing to address Juan, well, I guess it's more of a question, or maybe but speculation is also a thing. Like if whenever the elections come around and we see a positive sign from there, if they see that as a positive sign, let's say speculation in oil, well, positive signs from that will cause the oil prices to go down because they see a more positive developments and stuff, right? So those things can affect the market too, a little bit. Not like I guess in some degrees in huge numbers, but in other words, if it looks like Biden's going to lose or he's going to get trounced or whatever, then that could help. If the oil companies see that those policies will be ending soon, then speculation.
Yeah, the confusion is when he obviously loses, but then he still gets the spot.
Yeah. So those things can affect the market too, and make things at least go into a more positive sign and help the market get better. And I don't think they understand that. Like I'm not going into politics, but I'm going into the economics of the politics, and that if they see signs, like Biden could make things better if he would just say, "Hey, I'm going to, release certain federal lands or this and that."
Oh yeah, this is all his fault.
Yeah, exactly. And even just going, "Hey, we're going to release some of those lands to get more permits," would be a more positive sign. The markets, if the oil companies react to that better, then those positive signs will show up in how they affect the economy. So, but they're not even doing that. They're not even trying. So the markets just keep tumbling down because oil is a big deal and it has an effect on everything else,
This is correct, Paul. Everything Biden touches turns to poo.
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
And well-read comics says
how he makes it.
Yeah.
I don't see how he makes it to the next selection. There was something on CNN. Gosh, who was sharing this? I can't remember who was sharing it, but they're sharing that it's like even CNN was posting like being absolutely flabbergasted that Trump is more popular now than he was on January 6th. It's like, yeah, obviously, Biden is he's surpassed by far, I think, Jimmy Carter as the worst.
Oh
president.
yeah.
I hate to even say that term, the worst president. He's the worst person sitting in the Oval Office in history.
Yeah.
My president lives in Mar-a-Lago.
Completely agree on that one.
Boy, everybody's clammed up. Paul's the only one texting it. Hey, if you guys got any questions, go ahead. We're an open book here. Ask me anything. And if I don't like the question, then, I just won't answer. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Wavy.
Hey, Sean.
Sean has changed his
What's up?
Alpha says, I wish Texas was still its own country. Jeff, you can't write while you're listening to other people. Juan says, I have been a businessman for 40 years, and the only thing I don't understand of the economy is the stock market. Well, I've never played the stock market, so I'm only I'm crypto only. Crypto only. Although I do follow some traders who are trading in gold. So Kieran. I'm gonna go with Kieran. Ryan says, excited for the Chads. I am very excited for the Chads. I can't wait for the marketing to really get ramped up. Like I was mentioning earlier, we got the spreadsheet on how the marketing is going to unfold, and it's about a 40-day process, and so that should start ramping up very, very soon. I just got them, so they're actually going to be controlling my Instagram and my Twitter, so they can build those up for me. And I'm like, all right, go for it. So I had to give them my logins and everything. So very excited. Chapter 17 won't fix itself, says Jeff. Well, then get off the internet. Stop listening to me, because I'm not going to fix it either. Sheldon says, how many art books do you guys own? I don't even know. I have no clue.
Oh wow. My collection had to be pared down because when we got our place and I had moved and we, a while back and stuff. We didn't have any room for a lot of that stuff. So, oh boy, I got like maybe two small plastic crates full of books, and mostly are on like digital coloring and a few art photo books and like reference pose books and let me see. I'm trying to think of what other.
Dude, I have so many reference books from back before the internet was a thing.
Oh yeah.
That used to be a thing. It's like, hey, let's go to Barnes and Noble and see what the new reference books they have are. And you just go to that big reference book section and just yeah, I need this, I need this, I need this. It's like, bro. It's like now it's like, hey, I need a picture of Google.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, though. It's amazing because I don't have a computer working right now. My Mac Mini is, for some reason, slow to a crawl. I can't get it to work. And I'm even using iPads. It's been great because it's like, hey, all this reference is digital, and I can just put stuff on there. But I bought some reference photos and I put it on my iPad, and it's just like almost all the memory, all those, all the storage is gone just from like a couple of photo sets because the photos are so big. And I'm like, man, I have to go in here and resize them, and that would take forever for like 300, 500 photos, and it's nuts.
Well, Red, I just sent you a link. Yeah, man, I just threw away literally thousands of comic books.
Really?
Yeah. Of course, they've been outside and got damaged by the rain. And
okay.
But yeah, dude, I didn't even bother going through them. I was like, no. So we just had a guy come out, actually a team of guys come out and just go around the house and just clean up the whole exterior. And yeah, we threw away so much stuff. It was just crazy. But we still have a whole lot more to throw away.
Oh boy.
Sean wants to know how the family's doing. Family's doing well. Doing well. You boys doing well? Yeah.
Horrible. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Isaac's got a divot in his head from wearing headphones so much. That's kind of troubling. But I think he had it when he was younger too. Do you think it's getting worse? Have you never paid attention to it? You've never felt your own head?
No, who feels their own head?
I feel my head. It feels fine. Yeah. So schools about over for everybody. JoJo's out this week, and then summertime. Jill wants to go drive up to Mount Shasta or something this summer. I'm like, well,
Bruh.
let's see how the Chads do. I wanted to go to Hawaii. I thought the Chads would mint earlier, and I would have the time to take a break and like go to Hawaii and whatnot. But maybe
that
not.
sounds awesome.
Yeah. But if it's going to take 40 days to mint, to start the mint, I don't know if Hawaii is in the books for this week or for this year. Guy says, why did they even pick Biden as the president? I don't think they picked him. See, what happened is the same thing that happens every presidential election, which is why we more often than not end up with some weak-willed milk toast bucket of crap as our no, man, seriously, John McCain, friggin' what's that idiot Romney?
Yeah.
Right? So what happens is you get a field. You can have a great field of solid conservatives, or on the left side, truly progressive people who really speak to the core hard left or hard right base of the party. And you'll have 6 of those guys, and you'll have one milquetoast moderate. The 6 guys who really feed the base split the votes up 6 ways, and then the mushy moderate guy ends up getting a plurality. And so that's why you end up with these mushy moderates every freaking time, because Newt Gingrich is going up against, I can't even remember who all they were going up against. But you got conservatives going up against conservatives, splitting on that vote every time, and the best people don't win. That's why I believe in runoff elections. I think we should always have runoff elections, at the very least, in the primaries, right? So you end up with a Newt Gingrich going up against a John McCain, and then you have them do a runoff. Dude, that's 80-20. There's no way John McCain gets more than 20% of the freaking Republican vote.
Yeah.
He probably get more votes now that he's dead.
Or his daughter.
Yeah, Meehan.
Yeah.
Meehan.
Scary thought. Did you see
Yeah.
that picture of her standing in front of his tombstone shilling her book?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. She was like honoring her dad, taking a photo in front of his grave, and she had her book like standing up right in front of the plaque. I'm like,
Wow,
what?
I seriously hope the next book Donald Trump writes, or Ghost writes, whatever, he does that in front of John McCain's.
That would be amazing.
It'd be so epic. And so him.
Yeah. To say something like, caption it, I like the people who didn't die. He had that line, I like the people that didn't get caught. Yeah.
Although I will say that a dead John McCain would make a better president than a live John McCain.
Oh, man. He was the worst. I don't even get how he got so bad. I mean, he sacrificed. He was captured and tortured and refused to be released early. Stayed with his compatriots there in captivity. But something happened once he got to the Senate. I mean, they broke his spirit, I guess, all those years in those Vietnamese
plurality prisons. Not the right word, Sheldon? The plurality. It's not a majority, but it's more than anybody else. Is that not a plurality? I'm thinking of the wrong word.
Can I address something real quick? R2D2 for Life mentioned he picked up some old comics of mine from back in the day, and I wanted to say thank you real quick. Thank you, R2D2 for Life. I appreciate it, brother.
She should bury herself with her dad. She should go Egyptian on us, just like. John McCain should have had a Viking funeral.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, you should have enough plot fodder for Magnificent 7 issue 2. You know, Magnificent. I got approached about Magnificent 7 by some
Oh, really?
political. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Actually, I should probably check my email. I get so many emails. Sometimes I just miss. Where's Zach? I don't know. R2D2 says, no political talk allowed. You may drive away some of your viewers. Fact checker.
Yeah, I put a sock in it as soon as I saw that comment.
Yeah. Put a sock in what? Your pants?
Yeah, exactly. Got to be the Chad.
Poor comics. Oh, yes, I know. I don't want to say how they all ended up on a storage unit outside of my house. But it was my brother. Yeah, they were all safe inside my garage until my brother moved into the room in my garage, and he's like, "No, we'll just build a storage unit outside. It'll be safe." Like, yeah, that worked out great. Thanks.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Now's a great time to be buying comics. Everything's discounted by like 30%.
Is it really?
Yeah, all these 9.8 slabs, keys. I mean, they're all going dirt cheap right now.
Really? Where's Weldon? Weldon is otherwise occupied. I can't speak to what it is exactly he's doing, but he's trying to get back to the art life. But it has to be feasible because he's got to take care of his family. So
Yeah.
that's, good man prioritizes what his family needs over what he wants to be doing. So there it is. And then, he's working on that book for that one guy who's been all over the drama. I've been watching way too much John Del Rose.
Oh no.
Have you been tracking Twitter today? You see the fights going down with Captain Cummings?
No.
Oh,
I don't
man.
follow any of those guys.
Doug Ernst and Tim.
Twitter's all. I might follow a couple guys, but mostly my Twitter's all crypto stuff.
Yeah, that's a barn burner.
Is it?
Hmm.
Well, I
laid
just
off
hope
Twitter. I laid off Twitter because I was like, I got tired of the BS, all the political, banning people, and right around the time of the Gino Carano mess, I was just like, I'm done dealing with that garbage.
Twitter is
hell. So I missed out on it.
Wow, me just mentioning John Del Rose and we lost 6 viewers.
Yeah, he's always in the thick of it somehow.
Because he loves the drama. And then he just mocks everyone who doesn't like the drama. So
Is he good at the drama or is he bad at the drama?
I don't, John's John. I don't want to. I mean, what is being good at the drama? I mean, he's on top of the drama, that's for sure. I don't.
I mean, is he an effective troll or does he get swept up by it?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, because I know he EFAPs, and does all the
Yeah,
I
will say I feel like maybe he tends to repeat himself and repeat the story and kind of grind stuff into the dirt a bit much.
Yeah.
But yeah, for some reason, if nobody else is streaming, I'll put it on.
Yeah.
In other news, Amber Heard is continuing to make the same statements she made that got her in trouble in the first place.
Is she crapping the bed again?
I said she was saying things, not necessarily doing things.
I meant metaphorically, Kevin.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, she's continuing to speak about certain person and Johnny Depp, and I'm befuddled by the sheer fact that she won't stop, and it's going to lead her to get into more trouble. It's amazing.
Well,
Is she going to
that's
say
good.
enough stuff that she can get sued again?
Yeah.
We need season 2.
It's the juicy smoothie of it all.
You know what's funny? I didn't watch any of that thing until it was over, except for this one time. It auto played on my YouTube, and it was Johnny Depp talking about his family life, and I was like, "This is that's a grim story." Like his mother was like a psychopath, and his father was just a total, like, he wouldn't leave for the sake of Johnny, and then as soon as like Johnny turned 18, he left. He's like, "Yeah, I can't handle this anymore," and so I don't know. It was a very interesting, that part. Someone's gonna make the story of Johnny Depp's life someday, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll get Skeet Ulrich to play Johnny Depp.
Yeah, you can see how he ended up in an abusive relationship like that. It's not alien to him.
This is correct, Alpha Proto. Johnny Depp's dad was a beta, mom was a psycho. So yeah, she was abusive to everybody. I wonder if she ever crapped his bed though. I meant metaphorically.
Tradition in the Depp household.
Wait, is there a metaphor where you can crap somebody else's bed?
Yeah, that's when you like get on stream and totally flummox it. You know, you crap the bed.
She didn't mean anything by it. She's just German.
That's when you crap your own bed.
Oh, when you crap someone else's bed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sean says Mike is having a serious discussion and Kevin is just monkeying around on stream. Bad Kevin. Sheldon, what's that word where you simping for Johnny? As soon as they can find an actor as handsome as Johnny, they'll make a movie. You know what? I'm gonna look up. Do you guys not remember Skeet Ulrich?
Yeah, he was in Scream. I know him from Scream anyway.
Yeah. Okay, he's not aging up. As he ages, he looks more like Ducky. Or what's his name?
Oh, there's Flybox Pro.
What's the guy's name? John something or other. But man, when he was younger, he looked a lot like Johnny Depp. Well, I used to think
a little bit.
He'd play a good Johnny Depp. Yeah, look.
He looked like Johnny Depp out on Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. But he's aging more into what's his face? The dad from Supernatural.
Oh yeah. I can see that. That's a good comparison, man.
It looks like the guy from Walking Dead with the bat.
Yeah.
That's who I'm talking about. He was the father. Yeah. I just don't watch Walking Dead, so because it's trash. That's why. Whoever just said quietly, why doesn't he watch Walking Dead?
I stopped. I mean, after a couple of seasons, you know.
I stopped after a couple episodes. I saw it coming from a mile away. And then I watched the other one, Fear the Walking Dead. I watched the first season of that. And then the second season just turned into The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
Well, nowadays they've got like fat lesbians running around. And it's like, shouldn't you have been dead a long time ago? I mean,
yeah, right? Well, no, here's the thing. Shouldn't all of the zombies have disintegrated into puddles of goo by now?
Yeah, science and physics.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. You can't leave a body. If you've ever seen anything dead outside for any length of time, it's you leave dead things alone. They turn into big, disgusting puddles of goo after like a couple weeks. So, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely not what was intended.
John Hamm. Is his name John Hamm?
No. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is who we were talking about. Yeah.
Oh, John Hamm is from
Mad Men.
Mad Men, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, who could play Johnny Depp? I just want to play myself in my own biopic. Back to Maga 7 news, Mike. I have no Maga 7 news. I'm not.
Well, you know, if they do a Johnny Depp biopic, they're going to race swap him. So we need to think black female.
Lesbian.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
You can't even be a white male in your own biopic. So sorry.
I'll tell you what, that whole thing really just made me realize what a miracle Amber Heard's makeup artist is.
Yeah. Especially the the up close and personal pics. Like, she's got some aging going on. Definitely could use some work.
It has not been that long since Aquaman.
Yeah, exactly.
Fly Fox. Oh yeah, he's saying that Ezra Miller should play Johnny Depp.
Oh
no, I think Ezra Miller should play the Joker.
He's going to be playing part of a inmate pretty soon if they catch him.
Yeah,
you heard about the grooming thing, right?
Bubba's roommate, but I was just looking at him in that crazy freaking police video. God, this guy's creepy. I was just looking at him, and just based on his looks alone,
yeah,
dude, he has the perfect face and hair for Joker. Like if I did the makeup,
yeah,
for the Joker, like the comic book version of the Joker, the way I draw him, anyways, like gaunt, big, long, sharp nose like that, friggin' curly, semi-curly hair. That's the way I picture Joker. Put him in Joker.
It's so funny because I saw Eternals, and I saw it for free, but I still wanted my money back. And
you wanted your time back. It's more precious.
Yes, I wanted everything back. Anyway, the cat that they had picked for Joker in the Batman or whatever. Oh man, when I saw him in the movie, I was like, I can kind of see that. Let me see how he looks. And then they went completely another way with the makeup, and it just looked awful as the Joker. I was like, oh my gosh. His face didn't work, or I don't know, the shapes weren't working for me.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts of Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn for the sequel?
I'm still upset that what's her name? Brittany. What's her name?
Murphy.
Yeah, I'm just upset that she died before she could play Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I liked her.
Just the perfect casting for Harley Quinn.
Right.
Who was that?
Brittany Murphy?
Oh yeah. She passed away a while back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Something
I could see that.
Everybody's done her up as Harley Quinn. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a musical. The next Joker's supposed to be a musical or something.
Oh.
And that's why they're considering casting Lady Gaga. So.
Well, DC's whole thing right now is to rip off movies from the 70s. Like the first Joker was Taxi, and then
I'm not the only person to say it. The Harley Quinn we never had.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I mean, her voice and everything fits.
Everything, man, just perfection.
That's actually a really good one. It's wow.
Yeah, she would have been great. So that's my lament. Margot Robbie's hot and everything, but that's not Harley Quinn. Anyways, go on.
Well, I was going to say that thematically, they seem to just be copying older movies. Like, first Joker was Taxi Driver. Batman was Seven. What are they going to do for Joker 2 if it's going to be a musical?
Yeah, they're going to do Guys and Dolls.
Guys and Dolls, exactly.
Luck be a lady tonight.
Yeah. No new ideas.
No. Well, there's nothing new under the sun.
Gary was in
Right.
here. Gary Shipman was in here. Hey, Gary.
Where's Gary? Where's Gary? Where's
Well,
Gary?
he was there, and I didn't.
Hey,
said, hey, everybody.
What's up, Gary? Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Hope everything's working out for you. Gary's had some technical issues in his life.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear you going through some rough times, buddy. I know about that, or at least I understand about that. Not the same situation, but I understand.
Greece. What?
Yeah, Greece. Yeah, well.
Oh,
70s. Yeah, 70s.
Yes. That makes sense.
Like a John Travolta kind of Joker. I don't know if I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Brittany Murphy was a fun actress. That is a celebrity death that genuinely saddened me. Yeah, it's pretty bummer. Joker 2 is High School Musical 2, says Gary. Yeah, I'm really curious about it. I mean, I'm not even opposed to it being a musical, as long as it's not like, a Disney musical.
Yeah.
West Side Story kind of musical type of thing, where you're like weaving. Let's see, I'm trying to think of a movie where it's like you're not just singing everything. It's not a freaking opera, right? But there's musical numbers because they are both crazy.
Yeah.
What was that musical Johnny Depp did where he was
Crybaby?
No, he's talking about Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd, that one. Yeah. Something more morbid, right?
Yeah, there you go. Actually, that would work for the next Joker movie, Sweeney Todd.
Sure. Yeah. We get the official Batusi in there. Batman makes an appearance. Does the Adam West dance moves?
Yeah. I was having this long. I was really hoping that Elliot would come on here because he watched Batman Forever the other day. And after years of trying to hate that movie, he realized it is the best of the 90s, 80s, 90s Batman movies. And I'm like,
best.
I've been saying that ever since it came out.
Oh, that's a hot take.
No, that's the thing, that he was watching it as a grown up. And he's talking about like the writing is like all like on point, and he's the callback stuff, and really it is what's the name of the director?
Joel Schumacher.
Schumacher, but reined in Schumacher. Like Batman and Robin was Schumacher with like George Lucas doing the prequels Schumacher, right?
Yeah.
He's like, let's make everything gay. But him on a leash turned out the best of those Batman films. And I absolutely agree with it.
Batman 89
and so does Juan Soto.
Batman 89 was Burton on a leash. And then 92, The Returns, Batman Returns, that was Burton kind of unleashed. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you got to put a leash on creative genius.
Well, they say Harvey Weinstein used to leash Quentin Tarantino. And that's the reason why all of his movies were classics up till Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That was Tarantino unleashed.
Actually, the only Quentin Tarantino movies I really genuinely like are True Romance. He did not direct.
No, he wrote it.
Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs is my favorite, absolute favorite Tarantino film, and Inglourious Bastards, for reasons probably other than the plot. And I've said this a million times, and everybody, I think Quentin Tarantino is a great talent with a lack of skill. I think he's really, really good at dialogue and set scenes, and even directing to a point. But he's a terrible, terrible storyteller.
Right. Highly derivative. Like that's the issue I have with him. It seems like he's borrowing from
He
just so
borrows from
many other.
himself. He tells the same joke in every single movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like just, I mean, the like you said, the dialogue is great. Everything else is very unoriginal, but with kind of a modern lens on it. So
Soundtracks, though. Fantastic
yeah,
soundtrack.
absolutely, sure.
Sheldon says Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is great.
It drags in
It's
some places.
really not. It's really, really drags.
Yeah. And actually, the climax, like the flamethrower and the swimming pool, like I don't know.
Well, the end was fun.
Crimson
Fantasy.
Tide was a good one.
Which one?
Crimson Tide. He wrote that,
Did he really?
or at least he was co-writer or a script doctor or something on that movie. But yeah, there was some good stuff in that movie. Have you ever seen
See,
it?
the reason Reservoir Dogs is my favorite is because he stole the plot.
Oh.
Right? So if you give him a really good plot and then let him script it, that's where you get Reservoir Dogs. And that was like his big breakout success. Pulp Fiction. I can't stand Pulp Fiction. It's it's not that I'm against nonlinear storytelling, but the nonlinear storytelling in Pulp Fiction was as if he had his script and he dropped it on the floor and then he picked up the pages in the wrong order. It didn't actually have a purpose to the nonlinear storytelling. It was just, it's like something he wanted to do but didn't quite understand, the utility.
Yeah, I mean, it had moments, but not a narrative. Like, I'm thinking like the Uma Thurman dance scene and things like that.
Set pieces.
That are iconic. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've never watched it, but I've heard there is a cut of Pulp Fiction that is linear, and it's a much better film. One of these days I may try to find it so I can watch it and see. But yeah, if you just take the story and you line it up instead of chopping it up and misplacing everything, it makes for a much better film.
Now, I liked Kill Bill actually quite a bit. The first one was a kung fu action flick. The second one was a western, and he did the tonal shift very well between those two, I thought.
The thing that drove me nuts about Kill Bill is it's like a story that I had come up with before it came. Except my bride was a Japanese girl, and she dressed up in like a classic Japanese wedding gown with like the big old. Have you ever seen these things? Hold on, traditional.
Yeah, we got to see this.
It was called Ghost Bride.
Oh, sounds amazing. Like, do another comic, please. Ghost Bride. Sounds amazing.
So this might not be the best. Here we go. Something like that. Yeah, and so it was funny because I was sharing this this idea with my friend Johnny, and he's like, "Dude, that's Kill Bill." I'm like, "What?" And then I watched Kill Bill, and I'm like, "Damn it!" So yeah, she would dress in her traditional kimono and do all the killing. But anyways.
Kill Bill, though, in a traditional Japanese setting, like I think only you could actually write that story, Mike. You'd have to know both cultures, right? American and Japanese.
Well, yeah, I mean, Quentin Tarantino tried to pretend like he knew both cultures.
Exactly. It's like when he pretends to know black culture and he just says the N-word a lot.
Oh yeah.
You know what drove me nuts about Django was it had like 4 climaxes, and I'm like, dude, that's you can't just keep climaxing a film or a story. It gets tiring and boring. Who has worse taste, Mike or Richard Meyer? You do, Bianca, because you disagree with my taste. Well, isn't that also she? Vic, I'll be honest with you. I'm sorry, Billy. I've never read She.
We're going to review it, though, in an upcoming episode. So that'll be
good.
fun. Yeah.
Right there.
Let's see. Vic says Mike is Liam Gray on steroids. Fantasyland. Well-read, uncomfortable laugh. This guy is crazy. Thank you, Vic. So glad you're here.
Yeah, Vic graces my chats too. So
Yeah,
familiar with the Vic.
Django drug on a bit. Yeah, it wouldn't have if they'd have just had one great climax. But it was like climax after climax. It's like
I never watched the Django.
Snowblood. No, it was called Ghost Bride, but whatever.
I never watched the Django, and I never watched Inglourious Bastards.
Inglourious Bastards is fun.
Yeah, he did this genre of like
we're gonna kill Nazis.
Yeah,
he does such a great job of that movie. Brad Pitt is a great character actor, and he's that's just a role that was like. There's a scene where he's trying to pretend to be an Italian because they're infiltrating this big premiere thing with a bunch of Nazis around, and so he's pretending to be Italian, but he can't get out of his his very southern kind of draw. So he's like, Buongiorno. He's trying to, it just kills me. It makes me want to watch that movie again.
Yeah.
And then what's his face? The guy that got famous, Christoph. What's his name? Christoph. The guy that played the Nazi in that.
Are you talking about Christopher Waltz?
Is it Christopher Waltz? Or Christoph Waltz. Is it Christoph or Christopher?
I think it's Christopher, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, dude, he just does such a phenomenal job in that movie. I like Hugo Stiglitz's intro. Twitla says Richard Meyer has nuclear grade bad film takes. Hey, Twitless is here.
Yeah, he's hanging out.
Nolan Lee says Will Smith turned down Django because he couldn't connect to violence being the answer. Love had to be the answer.
Yeah, like that was my thing with
Django. He gets so tired of the violence at home.
Oh. You think she's smacking him around the way he did Chris Rock? Really?
Yeah, he runs to work to get away from the violence.
That could be true.
Aloha, bear. All right, Fly Fox says the non-linearity illustrates the choice between recognizing the providential hand of God, as Jules does, or ignoring it, as Vincent does. That would not work as well if all their stuff happened first. No, it's just trash, Fly Fox. I like that you're trying to excuse it, but really? Alpha Proto says, in the original script, the joke was that he spoke perfect Italian, but the take was so funny they kept it in. Really? See? And that's Brad Pitt. Buongiorno.
He's a bit of a surprising talent. Like, he doesn't have obvious acting ability, but he does know how to immerse himself. Yeah.
Oh, I love Brad Pitt. He's so good. Like, cause in like 12 Monkeys, he's such a great character actor. Right?
Yeah, that's the thing. He immerses himself in a role.
Yeah.
But you can tell it's not a trained skill, right? It's just a dedication that he has.
He's the male Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's a good analogy.
Brad Pitt plays himself. Are we looking at your?
I think Vic plays himself in every chat I see him in.
I don't think so. I think he's playing a role.
Yeah, but it's the same role over and over again. Vic, come on, get a new character.
Hey, everybody, please go back Dragon Guard on Indiegogo.
Would be fun.
Fly Fox says, the funny thing is I don't even like Pulp Fiction, but Mike's wrong about the non-linear nature. No, I just hate the freaking non-linear nature of that particular film. There's other films that do non-linear storytelling that I do like. I just don't like that one.
So what was in the suitcase, Fly Fox Pro? Let's hear theories from the chat.
This is the part where we wait 30 seconds for the response.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What?
The StreamYard's delay. And then we moved on to a different topic by the time the answers roll in.
Exactly. Kevin, what?
Say what?
What?
I missed something. I must have came in. A 30-second delay.
I'm gonna get shot in a second.
Oh, the question was, well read. It was another smaller suitcase.
Oh.
Who cares? The point is you aren't supposed to know. But I don't like the movie, so I'm not the guy to ask. Well, then we're in agreement. It's a terrible movie. With good scenes. Again, that's just sort of I'd say that's 80% of Quentin Tarantino movies. Sheldon thinks it was a shiny skull from those Indiana Jones movies. Entirely possible, because we don't know. Someone said it was what's his face's soul, but that's dumb.
Yeah. It was the bandage is where his soul was removed. You know, they always show the bandage on the back of his neck or the base of his skull, and the suitcase has his soul in it. Don't ask me why. It's so unconnected to anything else in the movie. It doesn't make any sense where that comes from. Like, wow, we're going to throw this supernatural element that does have anything to do with anything else in the rest of the movie.
You know why?
Why?
You know why? Because it was John Travolta's return. It was John Travolta's return to Greece.
It was the soul of Travolta.
No, it was the magic engine that made their car fly at the end of the movie.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
I am lost.
At the end of Greece, Sandy and Danny fly up into heaven in their car.
But how does that connect to Marcellus at all?
Supernatural.
Dude, that's
Well,
okay.
it's Tarantino.
So Tarantino's like, you know what? I got to bring John Travolta back and make him huge again. What did they do in Greece, which was his real breakout role? Oh, yeah. They had this really random supernatural event at the end where they fly up into the sky in his car.
Yeah.
That didn't
whatever,
make any
brother.
sense. The only way it makes sense is if Sandy is dead the whole time. And this whole thing is like a death dream that she had.
See, and that's why he had a dance sequence in that movie for Travolta. It was a reimagining of
That's
Grease.
absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I've seen stuff where Quentin Tarantino was talking about needing to put a dance scene in the movie for John Travolta. It's like,
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, look, Travolta really owes a lot to Quentin Tarantino for Pulp Fiction, because he was DOA in Hollywood for about 15 years before that movie came along.
Yeah.
Wow, Vic is going crazy on the thing. I see Lopresti trying to do monkeys. Did he tell you something about that? What? Is Top Gun and Days of Thunder corny, especially the bar song part? That bar's right by the convention, San Diego Comic Con.
Oh, that's freaky.
Yeah, it's what's the name of it? Kansas City Grill. It's like if you've been to San Diego Comic Con, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, never been.
Oh, well, never mind. I was going to tell you how to get there.
Oh yeah, well there you go. Sorry
It's
about
really just like probably a 5-minute walk from the con itself. Sheldon says Danny was kissing a dead chick, so it was Sandy's soul in the case. There you go. Tying it. See, that's what he was trying to do. That's the message. He's tying it all together. Pulp Fiction is Danny's death dream.
That's an interesting take.
All right?
Yeah.
Jump out
His out-of-body experience.
to the top.
He
In Pulp
becomes... What's his name in Pulp Fiction? I don't remember.
Marcellus?
No, John Travolta.
Now I'm having a brain.
I'm going to have to Google it.
Oh gosh, Jules and oh man, now I'm having a brain fart. It was Jules and
Jimmy
Vincent. There we go.
Vincent.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Vincent.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Vincent Vega.
Yeah.
All right. Right. Greece. Danny's last name in Greece.
Oh, Mike's going meta on us right now.
Yeah.
Let's connect the dots here. Get out the whiteboard. It's a conspiracy within an enigma.
It's the word. But wouldn't that be epic if that was like the whole plan?
It would be. Yeah, we unraveled it just on this stream after 30 years.
So we can get that guy
Only now. Only now did somebody figure out Pulp Fiction.
Have you ever seen my my theory on who what's her face's real mother is? Drew Barrymore's real mother?
No. Who would that be?
Danny Zuko. We got Vincent Vega, Danny Zuko.
They're an anagram somewhere in there.
Zuko Vega, hey, obviously Vincent Vega is a fake name that Danny Zuko's been using all these years.
Bada bing, bada boom. You
And
say
at the end of the
potato,
movie-
I say potato.
He goes and sees Sandy. Except she went to heaven, Danny went to hell.
Hey,
So maybe
they go
Maybe
to
not.
heaven, and then the Bambino comes.
What is her name? Let's see. Actress. What's that movie with the twins that pretend to be each other?
The twins that pretend to be each other. I mean, I'm thinking of Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, but
No. They're these twins, and they didn't know they were They didn't know they were twins because their parents separated them at birth, and then they met at summer camp.
It's so hard to remember because that's like
And then
a
they swap
lot
places.
of sitcoms.
Somebody in the chat has to remember this.
is this a show or a movie?
It's a movie. Haley Mills, and then they remade it with that redheaded chick. Parent Trap. Thank you, Nolan.
Parent Trap. Oh, okay.
All right, so not the 1988. This lady, Joanna Barnes, And I've done a whole like snoop through the internet thing with this and tracked her career and everything. Because as soon as I saw her on open image and tab, as soon as I saw her in Parent Trap, I'm like, that has to be Barrymore's mother. And then I looked up, and it's not, right? But holy crap!
Wow.
Right?
Drew Barrymore transposed.
Turns out, she was a very active working actress every year of her life, except the year that Drew Barrymore was born. And then she kind of just disappeared for a year, more or less. And then she came back. She was in a film with John Barrymore prior to that. And then John Barrymore ends up marrying a desperate fangirl because Drew, this is my take, Drew needed a mother, right? And if you see Drew Barrymore's quote-unquote mother...
Yeah, I was going to ask, is this a conspiracy? Because I have a pic of her supposed mother here.
Yeah, this is her supposed mother.
Right.
Give
adopted.
me a break. No, not adopted. This is the mother that supposedly John Barrymore had with, or had with John Barrymore. Bull crap, dude. That's Drew Barrymore's mother.
Their hair color doesn't even match.
You can't get this from that. It just doesn't work. Even as they age, there's no similarity. Nothing.
I mean,
look at this.
It couldn't be more obvious.
It couldn't be more obvious.
It's like when the daddy is black.
Yeah, practically. Joanna Barnes, would you please claim your daughter at the pickup aisle? Whatever it is. Mike is putting the blank, blank, blank together. She's a surrogate. No, dude. No. Vincent Vega's brother, Vic Vega in Reservoir Dogs, a.k.a. Mr. Blonde. Vincent and Vic Vega. Okay. But yeah, anyways, that's my whole theory for Drew Barrymore's mother.
Unsolved Mysteries with Micah Smith.
The case. I know. I mean, seriously, what's that website that does all that kind of stuff? That stupid TMZ.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on, TMZ. Get on it. Track down, and then Joanna Barnes never had any kids. Quote unquote. She just grew up to be an old single lady writing books and stuff. I should find her, start harassing her to admit that she's Drew Barrymore's mother. Because, dude, that would solve. Drew Barrymore's relationship with her mother was horrible. With her mother was horrible. You know?
No wonder she left all her husbands. I mean, afraid of commitment.
Oh, Barnes. Let's just type in Joanna Barnes and see what she's up to these days.
Poor Tom Green. Drew Barrymore broke his heart. He only had one Nad.
Oh no! She just died this month.
Oh, we missed our chance.
Drew will never get to know her real mother now.
Could have exposed the whole thing. Just figured it out. Opportunity blown.
Wow. That breaks my heart. I really wanted to bring this family back together. Well, hey, you know, Drew can meet her aunt and her two aunts, Lally Barnes Freeman and Judith Barnes Wood.
There you go.
So,
Mooch off of them a little bit.
She's got other kids? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Her husband had kids. They're not her kids. But she's still got 2 aunts. Come on. The plot thickens. The mystery dies with her. You know, they probably still have some DNA testing they could do.
There you go.
Well,
She's a quarter Navajo.
Navajo. Where are you seeing that?
Oh, I don't know. You know, when you get into those DNA tests, you're a quarter everything
Oh,
by the time they're done with you.
womp womp.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny, dude. There's a scene in Parent Trap where she just walks up for the first time, and you're like, it's just like Drew Barrymore just walking up straight out on the screen. I'm like, what? It was crazy. She was 47 when Drew Barrymore was born. You shut up, Fly Fox Pro.
How dare you poo-poo all over our theory?
Don't you dare. Don't you dare crap
Drew
on my
Barrymore
theory.
needs family to mooch money off of. Come on.
That's right.
Help us out here. Think of Drew.
Yeah, you shut up. You and your hot takes.
Yeah, but she was a young 47, man. I say as I'm 48.
Yeah. This is a totally legit theory. Thank you very much. I'm convinced. Exactly. Wait, was she really 47? That's jacked up. Messing with my whole theory, dude.
Hey, Scotty from Star Trek was having kids at the age of 70. So
Hey, what about
don't
Charlie
underestimate the elder. There you
Charlie
go. Don't
dead. He's still having kids.
Exactly. Don't underestimate the elderly, especially if they have money.
Funky monkeys for you. Hold on a second. Now I have to look it up. Joanna Barnes. Well, she died at 87, so she's born. I'm sure I could do the math, but I'm really too lazy. 1934. Drew Barrymore was born in 1975. 34 to 75. $34 to 75. Is that 47? That's not right. Well, 75 minus 34. 75 minus 40. I'm terrible at math.
75 minus 34, isn't that 41?
41, Fly Fox. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, that's still kind of fertile. Maybe.
It's still fertile. What are you talking about?
I guess.
Chicks have women in their 40s all the time.
She froze her eggs, okay?
Yeah, you hit 45, you're pretty sketchy. You know,
Artificial insemination.
syndrome, baby.
Drew was a test tube baby.
Drew's
Don't
kind of
shame
a Down syndrome, maybe.
Exactly. You don't know. Show us your
Fly
proof.
Fox is
Fly
worse
Fox,
at math
bro.
than I am.
Poor Drew.
Magnificent Seven number 2 could be a take on Days of Future Past. Have AOC see the first issue with her crazy eyes, then her and the squad defeat the Magnificent Seven, leading to the dystopian reality we are in now. Huh. Yeah, I'm not really looking for a plot for Magnificent Seven.
George Soros died at the end of that, didn't he?
That's right.
Yeah. So no sequels.
Vic says, wait, my bad. I take that comment back. I didn't mean to be racist. What?
We just assume, Vic. We just assume.
Yeah. Bear points out poignantly. And that's why they call it a parent trap. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Anyways, rest in peace, Joanne Barnes. We're really sad that they didn't carve Drew Barrymore's actual mother on your gravestone. I wonder what's on her gravestone. I'm kind of morbidly curious now. Barnes,
very morbidly, I might say.
All right, let's see images. I wonder if she was cremated.
Oh, what a
Joanna
letdown.
Barnes, find a grave memorial. Although, wait, she just died. Maybe she hasn't been buried yet. She was cremated. All right, come on, close
Way
this.
to let her fans down.
Specifically cremated. Specifically, upon her death, she was cremated per the Neptune Society, and her ashes scattered at sea. See that? See how hard she worked to hide her secret? She's like, I don't even want you to be able to sift through my ashes to find DNA to match me to Drew Barrymore. I want you to throw my ashes into the sea.
It's like the CIA buried her.
Seriously. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna go on her Wikipedia page.
Oh no, Mike! No! Oh no! You're gonna start an urban legend now.
Writing.
You're gonna give Drew Barrymore trauma.
Yeah. Totally.
She's gonna read that and never let it go.
Film.
That poor girl's been through so much.
Edit.
I mean, look at her mother.
Start editing. Hold, should I do this on screen? All right. This IP address has been globally blocked. Oh, it's because I have mine.
Man, who'd you anger?
Yeah, that message only shows up for Mike.
Everywhere I go, I'm blocked.
Wikipedia. Shut up. I just turned off. All right, let me switch to...
Are you editing Wikipedia pages, Mike?
Yeah, dude.
The YouTube people heard you, and then they sent something to the
Hold
Wikipedia.
on, I'm updating my VPN. Oh, wait, I don't want to update now. Not now. Just change me to now.
Mike's conspiracy theories on Pulp Fiction and Drew Barrymore's mom belong somewhere.
What? You can't edit Wikipedia from Mexico? What's a good...
Mexicans don't know Wikipedia.
That's racist.
Yeah, Wikipedia. You're racist.
Come on, what the heck? Dude, somebody has to edit Wikipedia for me because it's not letting me. I just want someone to go into the part where it says death, survived by Drew Barrymore.
Oh, man.
Come on! Someone do this for me.
That'd be a whole thing.
You're gonna go in there and start something that's gonna make her doubt her lineage, man. Come on.
Do that for multiple celebrities.
There's no way that brunette chick is Drew Barrymore's actual mother. Give me a break. Come on.
Save that for like AOC or somebody that deserves it, maybe.
You don't think Barrymore deserves to know that her real mother just passed away?
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
come on. Have a heart
I
cap.
mean, come on.
You
for the
wound
girl.
me. You wound me.
Genetics is a thing. You cannot turn out Drew Barrymore from John Barrymore and the Wicked Witch of the East. It just doesn't happen. John Barrymore has black hair.
Well, they all have similar chins.
No, they all have chins. That's all. That's as close as you can get. Sheldon says, "Welcome to the oppression, Mike." What is the deal? Why is my every random IP is blocked?
Uh-oh. They're onto you, Mike.
I'm frustrated.
There isn't a black van parked down your street, is there?
I don't know. It's dark out. Comics Bear says Mike has uncovered info that will lead to the arrest of Hillary. Hey, we don't even say that out loud, Bear. Just give the story to the Bat Boy folks. Oh yeah, the Weekly World News. Do they have like Weekly World News on the internet now?
Probably. It's been around long enough.
Yes, the world's only reliable news. It's literally,
Of course.
it's literally what it is.
When all news is fake, the fake news is real.
Oh gosh. All right. I need to. How do I contact these people? This legit has to be a thing. Where do you ask? I can write a story for these guys. It'd be one of my.
There you go. Writing credit.
You know what? I'm friends with Christian Toto. What if I wrote an article for Toto in Hollywood? Oh Lord Almighty! All right, it's been 2 hours. I've got to stop. Mr. Miller is on a list. It's entirely possible. All right. Oh, Fly Fox is back from basic math class. That's good. All right. Anyways, everybody go buy Dragon Guard on Indiegogo. Hey, Kevin, why don't you throw that up on Kickstarter too? See if you can scrape up some sales over there. Might be a few $100. A few hundred sales, actually.
Foot traffic is better at Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Maybe. We'll see.
Why not? Hey, and let's check out that frog monkey.
Yes, our frog monkey. I'm not even sure how that works, but I'm gonna gene splice the heck out of some frog and some monkey.
Why is he licking the sword? It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, and he's holding the banana like he's going to attack somebody with it.
Yes. It'll come together into colors.
All right. Anyways, thanks, Kevin, for being here. Well read. Thank you for being here. We're going to wrap this up now. Good night, everybody.
Hey, good night, everybody. Thank you so much.